everybody. So today's my mom's birthday and she has requested one of my favorite cupcake recipes. So I thought it would be a perfect opportunity to share it with you. I have the cupcakes baking right now. The cake itself, I call it a tequila sunrise, and the cake batter has in it fresh orange juice, orange zest, and some silver tequila. The recipe that I'm going to share with you is the buttercream frosting that I'm pairing with these cupcakes. It's a lime and tequila frosting. It's absolutely delicious. So let's get started. The first thing you want to do when you do a buttercream frosting is to start with butter that is room temperature, very soft. You don't want to heat it up in the microwave, you don't want to put it in a warm spot. You want to take it out of the fridge with enough time so that it can completely soften. You're going to put that into your mixer. And start that on creaming. So the first thing you want to do after your butter finishes creaming is add your milk. I'm using whole milk today, but you can definitely substitute soy milk if you feel like going in that direction. So I'm going to slowly pour in the milk while the butter's still mixing. I'm going to turn up the speed. Too high or the milk will start shooting everywhere, but high enough so that it starts to scrape the butter off the sides of the bowl and incorporate the milk into the butter. So once that butter and milk has come together, we're going to add the flavorings. This bowl contains all of the elements that are going to add the delicious tart flavor to this buttercream. The first ingredient is fresh lime juice that I squeezed this morning. Then we have some freshly grated orange zest, just like is in the cupcakes themselves. Then we have some grenadine, and finally, silver tequila. So the tequila and the orange in the icing is going to complement the tequila and the orange in the cupcakes. And the tartness of the lime juice is really going to cut down the richness of the buttercream and make it just a really delicious tart frosting for these cakes. So I'm going to turn my mixer on, and I'm going to slowly pour in my ingredients, just like I did with the milk. Now again, this is lime juice, grenadine, orange zest, and tequila. Now you don't want to be too heavy-handed with the tequila in the icing. You can put quite a bit in the cupcakes themselves because the alcohol content bakes out. But you want to go light on the icing because this isn't cooked, this is raw tequila. If you are doing an event that is kid-friendly, a family environment, and you want those kids to be able to eat as many cupcakes as they want, you can buy tequila extract and use that in the icing instead of the tequila itself. That way you'll cut out the alcohol content, but still have that great tequila flavor. For my purposes today, it's my mom's birthday, we're gonna go with the real thing. Now, before we turn our mixer back on, we're going to go ahead and add 2 cups of powdered sugar. The frosting as a whole is going to take quite a bit more than 2 cups, but that's a good place to start. It's basically about 1/3 of the total sugar that you're going to use. And that's going to help those ingredients all incorporate. Like I said, at this stage, the buttercream is pretty runny. So right now it's going to all come together. As you add sugar, you're going to see it start coming together, getting more and more creamy. And you just want to keep adding sugar about a cup at a time, maybe even a little less. So now in total, I've added almost 7 cups of sugar, which is a little bit more than I thought to begin with, but like I said, a lot did fly out of the pan, so we might be more close to 6 cups than we think. The buttercream is just how I want it now, so I'm going to show you what that looks like. It's thick and creamy. See that? That's how we want it to be. It's still a little bit runny, so it's going to pipe nicely and be spreadable, but it's thick enough that it's going to keep its shape once I put it onto those cupcakes. So now comes the fun part. Like I said, this icing, because of the grenadine, takes a real nice light peach color. Probably looks white from where you are, but if you were in person, you would see that it's actually a light peach color. You can color this frosting anything you want. Normally with this cupcake, since it's got orange and lime and tequila and it's kind of a tropical flavor, I would go with a yellow or an orange frosting. Maybe garnish it with a little candied orange peel. But today, it's my mom's birthday and she wants purple cupcakes, so that's what we're gonna do. I have here some food coloring gel. It's made by Wilton. This stuff is really great. Food coloring, the liquid, you have to add quite a bit of it and it actually waters down the icing. This stuff is like gel, exactly like it's called. And you can just add a little bit at a time and it's gonna color that icing beautifully, but it's not gonna make it runny. So, you just wanna add a little tiny bit at a time. Put that into that icing. And mix. This stuff gets pretty messy, so you wanna try to get it, not let it get all over the place. That looks perfect to me. Let me show you what we have. It's a nice, rich violet color, and it's gonna look beautiful. Okay, so while we were gone, my cupcakes finished baking, and I let them cool completely before taking them out of the cupcake tins, and now I'm gonna frost them. You never wanna frost hot cupcakes. So now we're all done frosting our cupcakes. Only thing left is for quality control. It's always good to go ahead and make one extra cupcake more than you need and give them a try. That is delicious. Well, thanks for joining me today. I don't know what to say. I'm not going to say anything. Damn, that's really good.